be seated. You guys hold hands and face each other. This has been not just a day, but a lot of planning going on to get at this moment. And today, especially, has been very emotional, very rushed, and hopefully very exciting. Your nerves have been on edge, waiting for this very moment, and now you're here. The very moment that you're about to say I do to the person that you both love most in the world. You have your closest family and friends supporting you, cheering you on. And they want to celebrate the love between you two guys as they share their love with you. Robert, Christina, face your guests for 1 second and receive their love. Anybody that's been in their own wedding has a hard time remembering the details of the wedding. So I want you to take a breath and ground yourself in this moment so that you're 100% here. And that goes for the guests as well. And now face each other. And family and friends, at this time, please leave behind your days and concerns and worries of everyday life and be 100% with them this evening as they celebrate their love. And they've been working on this family for quite a while now. This is an opportunity for us to share not only in the joy of Robert and Christina's love, but also to reaffirm and to appreciate the love and the friendships that we experience in our very own lives. So may we all celebrate by being fully present during our short time together here today. A marriage ceremony has been an essential feature across every culture, religion, generation, and society. There's been thousands of important moments that happen throughout our lives, but this one is regarded as so critical that we acknowledge its special status by sharing it with others. Despite all our differences, love is what we all share. It's the great unifier, the one universal truth. No matter who you are, where we've been, where we come from, or what we believe, we know this one thing: love is the one thing that we're doing right. And that is why the both of you are standing here today. And that's why all of you are here, to support their love for one another. We've all had love and loved in our lifetimes, and at this moment we're reminded that the ability to love is the very best part of our humanity. All of us are here today with our own love stories. Some are short, others are long, some are yet written, while others are just getting to the good part. There are chapters in all our stories that are sad and disappointing, and others that are exciting and full of adventure. And that brings Robert and Christina here. A time to pause, to look back and smile at the moment and the moments that brought them to this point. And a time to look ahead to all the moments yet to come. We're here to hope with you, to support you, to be proud of you, and to remind you that love isn't a happy ever after. Love is the experience of writing our own stories. It's not one moment. It's not even this moment. It's every moment. Big ones, like saying, I love you, moving in together, getting engaged, but mostly a million little moments that come in between those big moments. Falling asleep next to one another, making dinner together, spending holidays with families, getting a big hug when you get home from work. These everyday moments fused you together into one great experience. And even though this experience is so incredible, words fail when we try to explain it. That's just how it is with love. It's meant to be felt, not described. But trying to describe love is one of our favorite pastimes. We use the words that we've written stories, poems, and songs about love. And even though we describe love in different ways, and even though love can look different from one person to another, we all know it when we see it. And we now see it here between Christina and Robert. It is the desire of everyone here and everyone that knows you and loves you that you have a happy and successful marriage. But success in marriage is not something that just happens. A good marriage has to be created. In marriage, the little things are the big things. It's never being too old to hold hands. It's remembering to say, I love you, at least once a day. It's never going to sleep angry, and it's standing together facing the world. It's speaking words of appreciation and demonstrating gratitude in thoughtful ways. And it's having a capacity to forgive and to forget. And it's to be able to give each other an atmosphere in which each can grow. It's a common search for the good and the beautiful. It is not only marrying the right partner, it is being the right partner. Ogden Nash summed this up in great brevity when he penned these words. He wrote, to keep your marriage brimming with love and the loving cup. Whenever you're wrong, admit it. But whenever you're right, shut up. So, Robert, do you take Christina to be your wife? Do you promise to love her, honor her, comfort her, and protect her in the good and in the bad?
I do.
And Christina, do you take Robert to be your husband? Do you promise to love him, honor and comfort him, and protect him in the good and in the bad?
I do.
You met each other, and from that first glance of acquaintance to this moment of commitment, at some point you decided to get married. From that moment of yes to this moment of yes. Indeed, you've been making promises and agreements in a very informal way. All those conversations that were held while riding in a car, over a meal, or during long walks. All those sentences that began with when we're married and continued with I will, you will, and we will. Those late night talks that included someday, somehow, and maybe. All those promises were unspoken matters of the heart. Just two people working out what they want, what they believe, and what they hope for in each other. Before this moment, you've been many things to one another. You've been acquaintance, you've been friend, companion, lover, possibly dancing partner, and even teacher. For over the years, you've learned much from each other. You've learned that good company and friendship is much more important than wealth, good looks, or position. And you've learned that marriage is a maze into which we wander, a maze that's best gotten through with a great companion. Now you're about to say a few words that's going to take you across a threshold in life, and things will never be quite the same between you. For after these words, you'll look at the world and you'll say, Robert is my husband, Christina is my wife. So Robert, if you'll now gaze into your beautiful bride's eyes and repeat these words to her. I, Robert, take you, Christina.
I, Robert, take you, Christina.
To be my wife.
To be my wife.
To share all that I am.
To share all that I am.
And all that I have.
And all that I have.
For all time to come.
For all time to come.
And I promise to do all in my power.
To do all in my power.
To keep my love.
To keep my love.
As deep and as strong.
As deep and as strong.
As it is today.
As it is today.
And Christina, are you ready? Okay. I, Christina, take you, Robert. To be my husband. To share all that I am. And all that I have. For all time to come. And I promise to do all in my power. To keep my love as deep and as strong as it is today. I'm sorry. You're standing here, Christina Robert, and you're holding hands, and I'd like you to focus on these hands that's holding yours. I want you to see the gift they are to you. For these are the hands of your best friend, holding yours on your wedding day, promising to love you and to work together with you as you build your future. These are the hands that will give you strength when you need strength, tenderness when you need tenderness, and of course love. And these are the hands that will countless times wipe tears from your eyes, tears of sorrow and tears of joy. and these are the hands that will hold all those whom you love. These are the same hands that years from now, even when wrinkled in age, will still be reaching for your hands, still seeking the love, the encouragement, and the support that each of you seeks from the other. May they have the rings, please. And go ahead and take Christina's ring, and you can go ahead and take Robert's ring as well. Thank you, Anthony. And Robert, as you place the ring on Christina's left-hand ring finger, please point her hand forward and repeat to her, with this ring, I thee wed.
With this ring, I thee wed.
The harder it is to get on, the harder it will be to get off. He's going to be a wedding dress. Christina, as you place the ring on Robert's left-hand ring finger, please repeat to him, with this ring, I thee wed.
With this ring, I thee wed.
As you now embark upon your journey together, may your marriage be a masterpiece of unity and beauty, each piece unique yet perfectly fitting with the next. I'm going to step back so you can approach this. Let the challenges, you go ahead and start putting together. Let the challenges you face only strengthen your bond and deepen your understanding of one another. May your accomplishments as a team serve as an inspiration to all who witness them. And may you always have the wisdom and the strength to overcome any obstacle that comes your way. May your unwavering pursuit of resolution ignite a spark of hope in those that are around you, inspiring them to seek their own paths toward harmony and growth.
Grayson! Grayson!
Grayson, come do your piece.
Come here, you gotta do your puzzle.
Anthony, don't do the puzzle.
No, you have to do your piece. Everybody has a piece, guys.
Oh, do your piece. Right here.
I'm gonna do one that. So me and Daddy can.
You want to help?
I'm just gonna do one this one. No, the one that
Bro.
has come out.
Oh, alright. You got it.
I wanted to do the one that.
All right.
Yeah, there we go.
Away we go.
Just as we took all these pieces here that represents each of you individually to put this puzzle together, it signifies that each of you have your place to make this family unit whole and complete. Now you'll feel no storms, for each of you will be a shelter to the other. Now you'll feel no cold, for each of you will be warmth for the other. Now there is no loneliness, for each of you is the companion to the other. You are two persons, but there's one life before you and one home. Turn together to look at the road that you travel to reach this hour of your happiness. It stretches behind you into the past. Look to the future that lies ahead, a long and winding adventure-filled road whose every turn means discovery, new hopes, new joys, new laughter, and a few shared tears. May happiness be your companion. May beauty surround you both in the journey ahead. And through all the years to come, go this day to your dwelling place and enter into your days together. May your days be long and good upon this earth. Your adventure has just begun. Robert, Christina, you've expressed your love for one another through the commitment and the promises that you've made here today. So it becomes my privilege and pleasure to pronounce you husband and wife. You've kissed 1,000 times, maybe more. But today the feeling is new. No longer simply partners and best friends, you've now become husband and wife. Today your kiss is a promise. So now, Robert, you may kiss Christina. And you can applaud. And you go face your guest and get your bouquet. Now that wasn't quite loud enough. So now, as I introduce, it's my pleasure for the very first time, this is Robert and Christina Bridges.